Hello guys, everyone. This will be
Continue.
okay. So yes, this will be group 5 COP for lesson 12. Okay, so for today, right, we are going to be talking about how can we further prepare ourselves for what's going on next week, which is the assessment itself. So for next week, right, to further prepare myself, first of all, I do have made a few changes towards my session plans. So the participants will actually be experiencing something different from what they've been experiencing throughout the past lessons. Okay, so to further prepare myself, I'll first be bringing my own logistics for some part of the setup, followed by what is it called? I will be also making sure every logistic that I actually need will be in place. Plus minus, let's say Kiasu 5 minutes before my turn to actually do a setup, I will be prepared. Okay. And that's for my Jackie. Okay, so yeah, that's all done for mine. If the next person want to go on, then
I just go next. Okay. So my lesson plan, I kind of changed one of the drills already because my last drill may not be hitting the objective of like wanting my players to be able to pass between long and short ranges. So this new drill that I changed today is actually the one that will be able to hit this objective at the same time. But based on what I saw today, maybe I just need to probably help to regress when I see my players like in need. So when for example like today Ro just had some trouble at the second drill, so maybe I probably could regress, make it simpler for her. So I have to keep note of that when I'm doing my coaching's practical session. Then I also realized that the way I talked about it in the last drill was also a bit weird, so maybe it was hard to understand. So I simplified it now so that'll be easier to understand for average level players. Then for me to prepare for the practical session, I just have to keep reminding myself to be able to talk louder so that everyone can hear. And I'll just go through my lesson plan one more time and make sure I bring everything that I need for that day so that I can do well lah. Okay, so now I can move on.
Okay, my turn. So on that day we have the morning session, right? So it's about 8 o'clock we start. I think we should reach at like 7:30 so that we can prepare ourselves and like get ourselves warmed up. Because just now my drill was passing, right? So while the other teams are coaching, I was playing passing with Ro so that we could like warm up a bit and then get used to the motion of passing before we actually start the lesson plan. It feels kind of illegal, but then again, it's you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I think I will do that before my lesson so that at least I won't waste too much time on the first drill so that we can move on to the fun stuff and hit the learning objectives at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, so for myself, in terms of my session plan, I feel like the only final changes that I need to make is to sort of include diagrams for how I'm going to lay out my different activities, as well as just for the different KCPs, just to so that people can visualize it on its own. And in addition to this, like also in my description box, I also need to be able to describe each of the KCPs, so then people would have a better understanding of it. In terms of preparation, I feel like it's just practicing in my own room on my own, and then visualizing myself doing it for when we actually conduct our lesson. So yeah.
Okay, Roy,
Okay.
Anas.
Okay, so hear me. Right? Okay, so for me, okay, for me,
I think you quickly move to somewhere first.
Hey, run home.
bro, what the hell? You bite.
Can
Okay,
hear now.
okay,
Can
here.
hear.
Maybe
now
when
can
you
hear.
just stop here.
Yeah, what the hell was clear? What the hell was clear?
Okay, can hear?
Can, yes,
Yeah,
yes, go on.
Okay, so for my preparation, okay, I'm gonna do is before the lesson, I'm gonna actually sleep well so I can come early and come early and not on time. Okay, I'm gonna come 15 minutes early or 10 minutes early. Then the night before, I'm gonna actually read up my session plan. Then try to maybe rehearse a bit. Make sure that everything, like I remember everything, and just remember everything the session plan. Then after that, when I come for the lesson, for the assessment already, make sure I prepare all my logistics and have my teammates ready, and also like make sure they are on time also for my teammates, because I need them for my assessment. Okay. Then other than that, for today's lesson, I actually did a few changes for my last activity, because I talked to Dr. Coral, so she helped me, and then we made a few changes, and I think it's something better, something new for my participants. So next week, my participants, you guys will go through something new, not like last few lessons. So yeah, that's about it for me. Marcus can close.
Okay, yeah. Okay, on that day, if anyone needs my stopwatch, can bring out. Cause I see like today your timing a bit off. So maybe just have to keep note on that. If not, later one do the fun drills, but then also take too much time. Yeah, if one can just bring a stopwatch. Okay, anything else
Right.
that
Okay,
anyone?
last few words for this lesson.
Yeah, lah.
Last lesson.
Last lesson before go to practical already. We like know how many times already can our. Okay,
You can do this.
are you guys okay? Yeah, so that's the end of our lesson 12 COP. Thank you.
Yeah, ISIS, don't choke on your food, please.